Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica and I own the Lather Rinse Repeat retail reselling business. So it is a pretty new reselling business where I sell predominantly on Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace, Depop, and I'm soon going to branch out into eBay. I'm having some eBay problems that have been really getting on my nerves. Essentially, I have no seller feedback on eBay, so I'm getting a lot of these like bot buyers, I guess, from like the Philippines and stuff, purchasing my listings and then asking me to contact them via text to answer their questions. Anyway, my listings keep getting taken down because eBay flags these as suspicious buyers, which obviously they are. And so I'm having a lot of trouble getting into the eBay market. I think maybe it might be worth doing a video on that, but it might just end up being a video where I complain a lot. So I don't know, I have to put some thought into that. Today's video is going to be about what sold for the first 2 weeks of February. So I did a what sold in January video. It was a little bit all over the place. I didn't have great track of the sales that I had made, but I spent some time during the first 2 weeks of February creating a super informative spreadsheet for me to be running the business through. That's sort of my forte as accounting and spreadsheet work and stuff like that. So it wasn't hard to do, it's just a little bit time consuming, making sure that I had cells capturing everything and certain spreadsheets feeding into others. I'll probably do a video on my spreadsheet eventually, but not today. Today we're just going to talk about what sold. So this month so far, I'm just going to do the first 2 weeks because it is the 17th of February right now, and I haven't sold anything for the past 2 days, which is kind of annoying, but I'm still having a pretty good month so far. My goal was to sell $500, and I've already passed that goal. I'm at $559 in sales right now. So without further ado, let's get into the specific items that sold. So the first item is this pair of Vessy Sneakers. I had actually bought these for myself, but they're just slightly too big, and I wore them maybe 3 or 4 times and they would just be so uncomfortable, and I was super bummed. I bought them because they're these really great waterproof shoes and I wanted to wear them walking the dog and stuff like that, and they were just too big, so I did list them on Poshmark and I sold them for 75 bucks, which was great. Yeah, somebody just bought, I had them listed for $75, somebody just outright bought the listing. So that was great. I actually only had them listed for 7 days, which was super great. So Vessy, if you happen to see, could be a potential low brand out there. They're a fairly new company. I think that they're Canadian, but I could be wrong. Anyway, next up I sold this is a funny listing because I never thought I would ever sell this in my entire life. So the very first time I ever went thrifting, I bought this long-sleeved Michael Kors shirt. I bought it because it was an extra large and I was trying to make sure that I had a bit more diversity in my closet. Anyway, I got the t-shirt home, or it's not a t-shirt, long sleeve shirt home, and it ended up having a hole in the neckline and a hole in the armpit, and I was like, I'm never going to be able to sell this. There was nothing nice about this shirt. There was no discerning details. The holes were such that they were not on the seams, they were actually like in the fabric. Anyway, I had not much in my closet listed at that time, so I put it up. I had it listed for $12 and somebody offered me $5 for it. And I was like, well, that is really all it's worth. So I wrote them, I bundled the item and wrote them and asked them, like, I told them, I was like, I'll happily sell this to you for $5, but if you could put it in a bundle of some sort, just so that I'm not basically paying money to sell you this item. They didn't really have anything else that they wanted in my closet, so we sort of negotiated and the person bought it for $7. It made my overall profit on this sale was actually a loss of $1.86, but I was super happy to actually just make the sale, get it out of my closet. They actually ended up saying that they really liked it, and I'm glad that the buyer was happy, but it was an item I never expected to move. But it was great. It gave me hope for a lot of the other stuff that's been sitting in my closet forever. Next up, I sold an Elemis Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil. So I think I mentioned in the January what sold video, I do have a lot of skincare and makeup type products in my closet. And so that one sold. I had it listed for $50. Somebody sent me an offer for $40 and I accepted. Next up, I sold a Lux and Willow Plush Eye Mask. I did actually purchase this for myself as well, and when it came, I don't know what I was thinking when I ordered it. It's this like eye mask to sleep in, and my dog pulls this scrunchie out of my hair whenever she can get her little mouth on it. So I just absolutely knew that there was no way that I was going to be able to wear that while I was sleeping and have her not maul my face. So I listed that for $18 and somebody bought it outright. Next up, I made a sale on Depop. Now this was my second sale ever on Depop, and this hoodie was actually super cool. So it's this Christopher Wanton Go Yard Zip Up hoodie. I guess there's a little bit of controversy with the designer Christopher Wanton that I didn't have any idea about. I bought this hoodie knowing really nothing about it. I picked it up because I thought it was stylish and the condition was great. I did a quick Google search of it in the store and saw that it retailed for a lot. And I did a quick search on Poshmark and saw that there were not really many comps, so I took a risk on it. And then when I got home, it turned out that it was actually a pretty sought after hoodie. So I did have it listed on Poshmark and Depop, but it ended up selling on Depop. So I had it listed for $115 and I sold it for $115, but then I had to pay for the shipping. This was also my first international sale, so I didn't really have a lot of experience doing that. I accidentally bought untracked shipping, but the buyer confirmed that it has arrived and that they're super happy with it, so that was a relief. I was really happy with that sale and gave me a little bit of hope for Depop as well, because I haven't managed to move much inventory on there. Like I said, it was only my second sale, but I have been actively trying to cross-list on Depop. In Canada, we don't have access to Mercari or Tradesy, so Depop is kind of the only other selling platform besides Poshmark that I have that is sort of like an easy sell. I know eBay is supposed to be easy, but I already touched on that. eBay is like the bane of my existence right now. So next up is another Poshmark sale. I sold a Free People Movement black tank. This was another great sale. It was listed for 3 days. I had it listed for $30. Somebody sent me an offer for $20 and I accepted. Next up, I sold this on Facebook Marketplace. I had a bunch of these actually, these MAC Cream Sheen lipsticks. I have sold 3 this month. They're all the same color, dozen carnations. I listed them all on Facebook Marketplace just because I didn't think that for what I paid for them versus what I would get for it once all the fees and everything for Poshmark got eliminated, it just wasn't worth it. So I listed them on Facebook Marketplace for $15 each. I said in the listing that the price was firm. I got a lot of interest in them and I managed to offload all 3 of them between February 6th and February 14th. So that was pretty good. It was like this orangey red color. Brand new MAC lipsticks. Next, I also sold this on Facebook Marketplace. I basically list on Facebook Marketplace so that I get immediate cash to go sourcing for thrift items to sell on. Sorry if you hear my dog. I'm gonna go let her in. So yeah, basically I list things on Facebook Marketplace just to get quick cash to go sourcing so that I'm not spending too much of my own money. So I list about 10 things a month on there, stuff that maybe has been a little stale on Poshmark, or again that my cost of goods were so high to the point where I'm not going to make much if I sell it on Poshmark. That is what I list on Facebook. So this was the Morph x Manny MUA makeup artist glam palette, and I sold that for $15. So I sold a bundle next. So somebody had shown some interest in this Patagonia skirt that I had listed, and they actually purchased it. So they offered me, I had it listed for $35. They offered me $25. I accepted, and then they found this Adrian Vittadini merino wool gray sweater, which I'd only listed the day before. So that was pretty good, and they asked me a question about that, and then they wanted to buy that as well, which they did send me an offer. And so I wrote back to them and said, hey, did you want me to cancel the sale on the skirt? We can bundle these and you can save on shipping. So I had the skirt listed for $35 and the sweater listed for $30, and I bundled them together and offered $50, and the seller or the buyer accepted. Then this was another sale that I did a happy dance for because I had it in my closet for quite a while and I didn't understand because it was such a cute dress. So I'm glad it sold. It was a Madewell black and white striped dress, sleeveless, so cute. If it hadn't sold, I was probably gonna end up taking it from my stock and putting it into my closet for this summer because I just thought it was adorable. So I had that listed for $60, and I think that I sent out offers for $40 with reduced shipping, and somebody countered 28 and I accepted. It's a lower price than what I think that maybe that dress could have gone for, but I'd had it for so long that I just wanted to see it go to a new home. The next sale I made was another one of those lipsticks, so we won't bother to go over that. And then on Facebook Marketplace, I sold the Sunday Riley Good Jeans Lactic Acid Serum. So I do have that listed for $65 on Poshmark, and I have it listed for $60 on Facebook Marketplace. I had 3 of them randomly, and so somebody wrote me and asked if I would take 40. And if I have it listed for $65 on Poshmark, I'm only gonna get around 40 anyway. So I thought to myself, yeah, sure, I'll take 40. And the next sale was a great one. I just woke up to it one morning and there it was. It is the Rodial Soft Focus Glow Drops. I have a bottle of them that I use as well, and then I had 2 more, and I didn't think I loved them enough to want to have 3 bottles of it. So I put 2 up for sale, and basically it's like an illuminating sheer primer, I guess. I put it under my foundation when I want a bit more of a glow. It's really nice. It has an odd smell, I think. It doesn't bother me. I think it's kind of a nice smell, but it's an odd smell for a skincare product. Ooh, next up, and this was probably one of my favorite sales for the month so far. This is another one. It was only listed for 1 day and then it sold. It was the Vineyard Vines Half Zip with whales. If you watched the Thrift With Me video that I did from Frenchie's in February, it has these cute little pink whales embroidered all over like the top shoulders of it, and that sold. I had it listed for $35 and I sent an offer to a liker for $31 with discounted shipping, and they accepted. That one is just so cute. If it had been my size, I probably would have kept it, but it was a medium. Next up was another bundle that I sold, and this one wasn't the best priced bundle, but I actually had a bit of a strategy. So I was trying to drum up some sales. So what I did was I looked through all my bundles that people had made, and anything that had a bundle that had an item in it that sold, I would remove that item and then send an offer for the remaining items. So that was the case on this one. Somebody had this Corksicle bottle in their bundle, as well as these 111 skin masks, and I sent them an offer for $50 on this bundle and they accepted. And it turns out that I kind of undervalued that Corksicle bottle. I ended up having a loss of 66 cents on it, but I did profit a little bit on the masks. So overall, it was a profitable sale, but maybe if I had sold it for $2 more, then both of them would have been profitable sales. Last for this 2-week period was just another one of those lipsticks that I've already mentioned. I sold that on Facebook Marketplace for $15 again. And that is 2 weeks of sales, and my sale price total is $559. So my 2 goals this month were to average 1 sale per day and to get $500 in sales. So I already beat my $500 in sales, so I'm super happy about that. And I've made 18 sales so far this month, and it is the 17th. So I'm on track to hopefully hit that goal, but I think I said at the beginning of the video as well, I haven't made any sales in the last 2 days. And today, this morning, I spent some time sending a whole bunch of offers on likes in my closet, so I don't know, there hasn't been any interest in that. I don't know. This month is started off super strong and now it's kind of going a little bit slower, so I need something to happen that it picks up again. But yeah, what has been selling great for anyone who's watching out there? You can leave some notes in the comment as well. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and if you like what I'm talking about on my channel, make sure that you subscribe. I would really appreciate it. As well, you can always find me on Instagram at Lather Rinse Repeat Retail, and if you want to check out my Poshmark Canada closet, you can search it as LRR_retail. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.